Hi everybody, Tracy Randall here, and I feel like I'm about to explode with excitement. Today is Saturday, and it is the last day before we start our 21-day fast. It starts tomorrow, January 8th, 2017, and oh, God is moving mightily already. I feel like the anointing has just come upon me. I feel like there's prophetic words that will be spoken through me during these next 21 days. And I just invite you to come join us. But I want to share today something that God put on my heart. And it actually started last Sunday when we actually wasn't our pastor, but another pastor that was speaking in our church. And I'm always asking God, and when I go to my church, just give me a word, give me a word, give me a word. And he did. And it's about the story. It's called How to Miss Your Miracle. How to Miss Your Miracle. Now, you know that I believe that we're going to walk in miracle territory. Actually, this year, 2017, we're going to run and dance in miracle territory, not just walk, because God's ready to do something big. But the story in the Bible comes from John 5:1, and it's about the pool. I'm not even going to try to say the name of the pool because I'll mess it up, and all of you that know your stuff will go, oh, that's not how you say it. But there's this pool, and around this pool were the lame and crippled and people that needed healing. And in the story, what happens is that every so often an angel would come down and touch the water and stir the water up. And you could have a miracle if you were the first person to get into that water, okay? And of course, if you or I were, sitting there needing a healing and we were sitting next to the water, I know I would be doing everything in my power to be the first one, right? But there was this man who had been sitting next to the pool for many, many years. And if you missed it, you had to wait till the angel came down again. So Jesus came by, the miracle maker himself. And he asked the man, why are you sitting next to this pool? And he said, I'm waiting for my miracle. I'm waiting for my miracle. And Jesus began to talk to him. And he'd missed his miracle for all those years. And so I'm going to share with you how he missed his miracle. Because what he did to miss his miracle. And I want you to hear this because I don't want you to miss yours. So here we are. The first step to missing your miracle during this fast is to find reasons why you can't fast. Just begin to tell yourself that it's too hard. Find excuses. I'm going on a trip. I've got my birthday. There's an anniversary party. There's this, there's that. Find those excuses of why you can't fast. And also, I want you to know that there's a difference between, I'm looking at my notes, between facts and truth. The facts are what's going on in the natural, but the truth is what's going on in the supernatural. So what you're seeing in the natural is reasons why you can't fast, why you can't enter in to miracle territory with us. Those are going to keep you from getting your miracle. So let go of your excuses. The second thing that you can do to miss your miracle is to accept where you are right now, to be content with your relationship with God, to be content with your finances, content with your marriage, content with your life, to be able to accept mediocrity, because that's what the masses do. To me, mediocrity is like lukewarm in the Bible. It spits, God will spit you out. Well, I would never accept mediocrity in my life. I want to live abundantly like he promised. Don't accept, and here's what this pastor said, do not accept anything less than what is in heaven, because that's what has been promised to us. So many times we eat what the devil puts in front of us. He's lying to us that we could never be bigger or better. We accept mediocrity. The third way is don't look to a man to get you there, or to look to a man to get you there. In other words, the lame man said, I missed my miracle, Jesus, because I'm lame, I'm crippled, and I couldn't get into the water by myself, so I needed a man, a person to put me in there. No man is going to give you your miracle, or woman. It has to come from God. So to seek God first will bring those people into your lives that will help you with whatever it is that you're believing God for. Because see, a man cannot give you the job that you need, a man, to be successful, because God's got to give you that. God owns everything. So he'll Don't look to men or women to fulfill your desires. And I'm not talking about sexually, I'm just talking about in general. But look to God. Seek first the kingdom. The next thing that you need to do is, if you want to miss your miracle, is surround yourself with other people that can't do anything. You know, the lame man was surrounded by other crippled people that needed healing. And when we surround ourselves with the people that cannot help us go where we need to go, and I'm not saying that you don't love them and you don't help them, but in order for you to get where you need to go, you need to surround yourself with strong, powerful men and women of God. You can't surround yourself with the people that are as broken as you are and expect your miracle. Again, don't misunderstand me. You want to love on those people. But if you are looking for a miracle, then you've got to surround yourself with mentors and coaches of greatness, godly men and women. You got to listen to people like my pastor and your pastor. Find that man or woman of God that speaks into your life, that God speaks through and uses, and surround yourself with those people, godly men and women. The next thing is, this is beautiful. If you, the timing is never right to fast, okay? Because it's my husband's birthday on January 8th, the first day of the fast. I've got so many events in January, you wouldn't even believe. Food's going to be everywhere. I've got more to do in the month of January than ever before. And it's never a good time to fast. It's just not. Except when you need to fast. First of the year, when you're in a crisis. I've got videos on that. So my point of this is that if you want to miss your miracle, then just sit back and wait for God to move. Because see, when you move forward in faith, what happens is God meets you there. And if you wait for your miracle, and what I mean by that is you don't go out and make it in your own flesh, but when you dig in deep and you just jump in that water and say, God, I am here. I trust that you're here too. When you make that move, God's going to move towards you. So you can't wait for the water to be stirred. See, the pastor said, well, if I knew that the water was going to be stirred at some point, I'd get in the water. I'd get in the water before it was stirred, because I'd be the first one in there. I hope this is making sense. I love it. The next thing is, if you want to miss your miracle, just get tired. Get tired of asking God. Stop believing. When you're weary and tired, there's no room for miracles because you're focusing on that. You've got to believe again. No matter what's happened in your life, you've got to believe again, one more time, for your miracle. We're going to start the fast tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is when I'm starting, January 8th. And we're going to step into that pool, that water that stirred on January 8th. And we're going to stir it up even more. And thousands of people are going to get their miracle. So, I'm excited. I believe God. And I can't wait to hear your testimonies. Bye.